Hey y'all, Tom, ND3N here, and welcome to the ND3N Ham Shack. We'll be heading out to the yard of the ND3N QTH for most of the rest of the video, and I'm going to demonstrate how to assemble and set up the BuddiStick Pro Deluxe. I'm going to give you a demo on it and demo the SWR fine-tuning with the Nano VNA antenna analyzer. Speaking of that, there is a companion video being recorded at the same time as this one, where I focus on the Nano VNA antenna analyzer, which is what I'm using to fine-tune the SWR on the BuddiPole. And by the way, just because I'm using the BuddiStick, the Nano VNA can be used with any tunable antenna, such as a mono or multi-band dipole. As I noted in the other video, if I'm chatting about the BuddiStick, it'll be in this video. And if I'm talking about the Nano VNA, it will be in the other video. And as in the other video, I'll be showing you several things that I purchased on Amazon, and will include links down below to my Amazon Associates page, where you can go and buy the same things that I used. If you use the links that I've included in the video description, I get a very, very small commission from that sale. This will not change your cost at all, but the pittance, and it is a pittance, I receive from Amazon does help offset the costs of doing these videos. To see the initial setup and calibration of the Nano VNA, see the other video. For now, let's go through the setup of the BuddiStick Pro Deluxe. Okay, I want to start this by kind of giving you a short tour of what things I'm going to be using during this video. To start with, I got 100 feet of RG8X coax. On the BuddiPole site, you'll find that the BuddiStick Pro Deluxe package, which is what I'm going to show you here momentarily, comes with 25 feet of RG58. However, you can check a block and they'll leave that out and reduce your price, I believe, by 25 bucks. I went and I checked that box, so what I got it for was $25 less, and I picked up this. And yes, you can go to my Amazon Associates site with the link down in the video description and buy some for yourself. I was bouncing back and forth between getting 50 feet and 100 feet. And in the grand scheme of things, 100 feet is fine. That's good. This is my connections and other junk container. Here I have all the BNC adapters to go back and forth between the regular PL259 side and the BNC connector. That is because the BuddiPole uses has a BNC connector. So rather than just buy one, I bought a kit, and again, that kit is down in the video description, and you can get it from Amazon. Right here, that's my SMA set, and it's SMA male and female to PL259 or SL or the SO, the socket version. And the reason I did that is because the Nano VNA connectors are SMA. Again, rather than just buy the single item that I needed, I bought a kit, a set of pretty much any possibility. And the reason I did that, and the reason that you should do this, every ham should have a bunch of extra connectors, because you never know when you're going to need. We'll talk quickly about the BuddiPole, and I'm just going to open this up, and we'll get into a more in-depth description of it but this is everything that you need to put the BuddiStick together. Like I said, we'll get into a more in-depth description soon. So finally, let's take a look at the Nano VNA. And I'm going to adjust the camera so we can take a real good look at it. The Nano VNA comes in actually a pretty nice case. Yes, it's cardboard, but if you look inside here, it's got everything you could possibly need. These three items are used for calibrating. They are an open, a short, and a load. This is a 50 ohm load. It comes with two cables. These are used for providing strain relief, and the amount of extra SWR that they introduce, minimal. Then you have the Nano VNA itself right here. You've got a charging cord, and this will also serve to download anything that you've saved. You can download the screens. There is a nice little stylus here that you can use to tap on the Nano. There is a SMA a barrel, so you can connect two SMA males together. And let me just get underneath here. And finally, this is the instructions. Well, not really the instructions. It is simply a display of the menu structure. And it's not very helpful. It's the only instructions you have. However, if you do speak Chinese, they got the same thing on the back, but in Chinese. This is a package for my BuddiStick. As you can see, and I did show you the inside, but we're going to go through it. I'm going to show you everything that's in here. First, there, that in the package is this little chart. This little chart, and I'll bring it up a little closer so you can see what we're doing. This little chart tells me what I need to do. Since I'm going with 40 meters, I want to use two arms. The coil, I want the coil taps at 39, and I want the radial length at 362 inches. So, that said, I'll let you know this did not actually come in the package. It came in with the shipping materials outside. So when you're unpacking, make sure that you grab this. It comes in this neat little bag, and you can read what you need to, but yeah, make sure you got it, because you're not going to know how to set it up if you don't. We're going to start off by getting the three legs out, and they just fit together. They got the little cord inside. That's one leg. So, three legs. And this is the central hub where everything works. Our BNC connector is going to connect right here. That's on this end of my cable. And the legs fit in. So I'm going to put them in. I'm going to move up a little closer on one of them, then I'll go back and do the other ones and fast forward through that. It's got a little tab here, and you kind of want to line that tab up so that the cord is coming down this part, where the little notch is. This is going to go in here, And we're going to go ahead and pull it out and flip it across. That holds the leg in place. Next, on the bottom of our hub, you'll see a 1/4-20 screw hole, which is standard for photography equipment and stuff like that. It comes with a small eye bolt, but I went to a local hardware store and picked up a larger one. And the purpose of this is so that you can hang the bag or a weight underneath it in case it's a little windy. Today it's not too bad, but I will demonstrate that. And what I'd recommend you use, since if you're out hiking or something like that, you'll probably have some water bottles or things like that. Once this is all used up, put a couple water bottles in here, and you can hang this right there to give you a little extra weight. Now we're going to put together our top portion. And we said that we start with 2 arms. So we got 2 arms in here. They're just plain arms. We're going to screw them together. We're going to add the coil, which is right here. Screw, and make sure you screw it in the right way. This little plug should come off the bottom, so screw that into that section. And the reason I am doing it this way instead of building it up while I go is I got a little bit of height on me. I'm 6 foot tall, but if you're trying to work all this stuff out and you're already here, you're trying to reach up here and do stuff, it's not terribly useful. The other thing we want to do is put our whip on. That goes on the top and gets fully extended. This is where it would get real difficult if you didn't do it separately. If I were to put this here, trying to reach up there and extend it, a little difficult. So we'll extend it down here. And it said fully extended for 40 meters. So that's that. Now we'll screw this in. Now we're going to attach our radial. Radial's right here. I'm going to take it right down this line of trees that's over here. I'm going to adjust it. There's a little knob right here that you can, and this has a terminal ending with a hoop on it. So we're going to stretch out our radial. And I put that little knob in my pocket. You want to keep the wire between 6 and 2 feet off the ground. So I'm going to connect, put my little knob back on. That'll hold hold that end of the radial while I walk it out. And remember, it said 362 inches. Well, 360 60 inches would be 30 feet. So I want to unwind this, and there are little markers on it. This is where the 6-foot marker is, or I'm sorry, 6 meter. This is 10 meters, and just keep on going down. There's little markers, and they are color coded in accordance with what the book says. So I'm taking it all the way out here until I get to the last marker. Did I already get the last marker? Okay, here's the last marker. And I'll walk it over here so you can see the marker. This is your 40 meter marker. And you can see what they did. So that's the little marker. So we're going to take this and walk it down the length of these trees and find a convenient place to hang it. So my radial is now there. It's strung up into the trees. Now I'm going to connect my coax. It's been out in the sun, it's a little hot. I'm going to connect the coax. Next thing you're going to want to do, we have these little knobs and they're multicolored. It doesn't matter which color you put on. And we're going to clip it on to the coil. The coil is marked off in 5 coil increments. And I'm supposed to take this to 39. So 39 taps. So, and that's from the top. So we're going to count down from the top. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. That's 40. So we go 1 up from there. And we're going to connect this right at the 49th one. Come on. Not as easy as it looks, but nothing is ever as easy as it looks, does it? Kind of hold it taut while you screw it in. And once you get it screwed in, remember that little plug that's on the bottom of the coil? You attach it right there. Now, I'm going to take my little nano VNA and connect it to port 1. This was in the other video when I showed you it was calibrated, and this is all calibrated and pretty and nice. You want to snug it down, finger snug, not finger tight. Now I hope you can see this in the sun. Now I'm going to take this end of the coax. I've got a feed through on my house. I'm going to plug this in to that feed through. Then we'll go inside and see how functionally good this little antenna is. Okay, so here we are. I've got WSJT-X running FT8 over on the right side of the screen. On the left side of the screen is GridTracker, and I've expanded the map so that when I turn on the spotting, it should start identifying who's hearing me. I've got my rig set to 50 watts output, and I'm going to enable TX right now. I am set to transmit on the even, so we're 8 seconds out. And let me go ahead and hit this spot here. And there it is. These are the people who heard that last bit. And I'm going to continue on. I'm going to go for about 15 minutes, and you'll see more people populate. Now, just for your information, right there, it's K5YT, and he's getting me at a +1. The darker these circles are, the stronger they are. So let's hope I get somebody. And in the meantime, I'm going to fast forward this sucker for the next 15 minutes. And that's what you need to know to set up the BuddiStick antenna. A reminder, there are links in the video description for the adapters, the Nano VNA, the Rig Experts antenna analyzer from Amazon on my Amazon's associate account. Please take a moment to give me a like.
Please like me. Please.
By popping that thumbs up icon. And please share this video.
What about sharing?
With your friends and compatriots who may be interested in this neat little portable antenna. If you have any questions or remarks, or would like to share your experiences with portable antennas, BuddiPole, BuddiStick, anything else like that, please leave a comment.
Now to leave a great comment
below. Find me. Please consider subscribing to this channel.
Be sure to subscribe to my channel, guys.
For more Ham Shack Chat content. Now, in this video, I discuss the Nano VNA antenna analyzer, and you may want to watch it next if you haven't already. I've used BuddiPoles before, but never a BuddiStick, so this was something new to me. 73, until the next hey y'all. Thanks for dropping by for a Ham Shack Chat. I'm Tom, ND3N, and I am out.